Talk your shit, yo.
I'm
Talk your shit.
I'm a different woman.
Talk
now.
your shit.
The only number she likes is in the bank account. Oh, baby. I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome to another episode of Sophisticated Ignorance. I am your host, Steven.
I'm Nieema.
I'm Vixon. What's going on?
And we're all back at Dubway Studios to, back with the shenanigans.
Back
like I mentioned a few weeks back, Vixon was out here living his best life, so we're going to have video this week. Clap it up for that.
Yeah.
Round of applause.
We don't have a sound effect machine yet, so we're just doing it in real life.
Bad. Yeah.
I am a godfather now.
Nice.
Oh, congratulations.
Yes.
Maybe you could, give Steven some pointers when I have my kids.
About children?
Oh, yeah.
About being a godfather.
Ooh, you might want to show up.
Right,
that's the first step?
First step. Showing up.
First step?
That usually helps. That's a lot.
Like, nah, yo, just text me what happened.
Right, you'll be dumb tight.
Yo,
he wouldn't do that. He'd be like, just tell me what it is. Come on, I don't need to come. Just what is it?
Send me a FaceTime. You can see me.
Word.
Yo.
Just put it on IG stories.
Right.
I'll see it.
Start IG Live.
Horrible.
You'll learn.
Horrible.
I don't know why. There's a few people that have been asking me, like, yo, you gonna be the godfather? I'm like, nah, fam. First of all, not even probably gonna fuck you and your kid up.
That's
just
a
for
fact.
asking.
Stop asking him. It's a no.
Secondly, I don't even want to godfather Nieema kid, let alone somebody else's. Like,
he don't want the responsibility, but he doesn't
It's
have a
really
choice.
not that much. It's like...
yeah, but we're talking about Nieema, and I know Nieema a little bit different.
Granted, yes.
So
that's true.
it's not even like the regular godfather responsibility.
You about to be daddy number two.
Yeah.
You're about to be daddy number two.
Big facts.
Well,
Hey.
at least you know. Smile.
I mean, she could trust anybody else. She could.
Wait, but I trust you.
Really?
I mean, look.
The options are limited.
Yeah, the niggas is limited too.
Well, they have that.
That's a fact.
But let's get into today's episode about karma.
Well, before we begin, how was everybody's week?
Yeah, let's talk about the week.
All right.
Oh, I was dumb tired. Next.
Same. Next.
To you.
We should have just went into the topic. My week was fine.
Were you tired too?
I'm always tired.
All right, there you go.
All right, we wrapped up everybody's week.
Everybody was sick and tired. There we go.
Yeah.
I wasn't sick.
I was more tired than
Yeah.
sick.
Yeah.
Definitely tired.
Yeah.
I was hot all week, honestly.
Yeah, we was just having this conversation before you came in. It was like, yo, like this whole fall just pop up out of nowhere. Like, what's good, my nigga?
Fall deadass like knocked on your door like a Jehovah's Witness, and you wanted to like hide, but they already saw you. Oh baby, it's like, all right, now I gotta take your pamphlet.
That's the perfect.
That's exactly how it was. Word. Now you have to take the
right, now
pamphlet.
I gotta take the pamphlet. Now if I lie, I'm
now I
going to
gotta stand there and hear the bullshit you told me last weekend.
I can't say that I believe in the devil this time because you heard that shit already.
So now,
man.
Y'all annoying. That's right though, because
it really
one
was.
day it was warm, flexing.
It was dumb hot like 3
was
days ago.
Brick.
Out of nowhere.
666.
Because it was definitely like in the 80s on Tuesday or something like that.
Yeah.
It just turned cold Friday.
That's bananas.
Definitely back in the
And it wasn't even like a gradual cold. It was like, well, nigga, you better bundle up. You better bundle up.
Now I have to buy a new coat. I need a coat for now.
I gotta
go
shopping
when it gets cold.
I gotta go shopping. My whole wardrobe
Word.
is trash.
I had to do a little shopping
really
last
fits.
night. I was like, fuck. I'm
really
unprepared.
First of all, I went shopping for leggings because I'm tired of buying jeans, and then in 3 weeks they don't fit no more. And no one sells leggings anymore. Like Old Navy didn't have none.
Really?
And then Old Navy had some, and it was like $25.
$25.
I was like, because it has a waistband.
That's not that bad.
And I went to Forever for leggings.
I mean, I don't wear leggings, so whatever.
No, like because my
You probably
body
could
is
get
changing.
$3-$4.25.
Yeah, I'm like,
okay.
I just need a cheap pair because I'm not spending $25
Oh,
on a pair of leggings.
Got you.
And then I can't fit it in 3 weeks. I'm gonna be tight. So nobody has
It's
leggings
tight. You
no
tight.
more.
Everybody's tight.
What the fuck is happening? But yeah, and my mom's birthday was this weekend, so we went out
Shout
to
out to
dinner.
her.
It was
Triple
nice.
OG.
It was nice. That's nice. Moving on.
She out here living and shit. Good job, mom.
She made it. Next. Like,
She turned 50.
Oh, that's
that's
big 5-0.
Yeah.
My parents passed that point.
Yeah, definitely past that point.
So it's always the talk about, well, you know, I'm happy for your accomplishments. I'm here for the next one. It's like, yo, fam.
Whoa.
All right.
Relax.
That's shade.
A little bit morbid.
Relax. You gotta calm down.
Yeah.
Well,
Just
So this week's topic, right?
Let's get to the shits.
Oh, before we even start that, again,
yeah.
Scotch Porter. Shout out to our sponsor. You know, use the code SI10, get 10% off all your order. They just launched a subscription package or whatever. I think it's like $30 a month. You get like 5 products.
That's dope because I just ordered.
$35 a month, you can get 5 products.
Mm-hmm.
I just read up on my Scotch Porter and I'm wearing it right now, and I turned myself on. So there's that.
So annoying.
So SI10, fellas, get your beard essentials because if you don't, it is going to be winter and then your beard's going to be looking like a
Brillo
pad.
pad. Yeah, no Brillo pads out here.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to look like they have pubic hair on their fucking face. Like,
when you're a dick.
Well,
there's that. Remember, use the code SI10 because good for you and it's good for us.
right.
So this week's topic, karma.
Yes, karma. I mean, I feel like we've been hearing this like word all the time. Everybody has good karma, bad karma. So I just want to talk about it because I could definitely use some good karma these days. Oh, baby.
No.
So I figure if we talk about
Bottle
it,
that
then,
shit up and sell it.
but we talk about it, then probably something good will happen.
Oh, look at you.
Aww.
Little manipulation.
Hey.
Gotta work with the universe, man.
Yeah.
So I guess what is karma?
Nieema?
somebody
You just
else
put you on the
answer.
spot.
Somebody else answer. Right now.
I guess karma, I guess people that believe in karma is more so people that are way more spiritual as opposed to a follower of a particular religion. Because I guess with karma, it's like karma, I guess, is more of an energy thing. It's like whatever positive energy or positive things that you do, in turn, you're supposed to get good karma, and vice versa. Whatever negative shit that you deal with or negative shit that you do, you get negative karma. So I guess it's more so like an energy thing. Like what you put out, that's what you get back.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, sometimes it's not even a matter of. Sometimes, yes, what you put out, you definitely get back in. But sometimes good and bad karma just happen to people. Like,
This is also true.
Yeah.
it's just like, damn, it's dogs. Like, if it's good karma, then, that's what people call luck, I guess. But if it's not, then it's like, damn, what you did in your past life, B.
Word.
What happened?
Where like I probably think the biggest example of like karma that people talk about is like a nigga that goes around smashing mad chicks. Usually the first kid is a daughter. He has a daughter. So it's like that's the karma for you. Like you was out here doing chicks dirty. Now
Okay,
you gotta
Now
watch.
you're gonna do your daughter dirty. Oh, boy.
Well, I wasn't going that far.
I mean,
it's gonna come. They say it's gonna come back to you.
yeah,
Goes around, comes
you either
around,
gotta
and
deal
comes
with
again,
her.
and
Yeah,
comes
either deal with her dealing with bullshit, or you're gonna go over the means and make sure she don't have to deal with nonsense.
but then, do these guys ever learn a lesson, even if they have daughters?
No.
Nah.
So
They just
karma
become more
wasted.
biased.
Like,
Because
Yeah.
the stuff they do, they want one done to their daughter or their sisters.
Yeah, they just become more irrational about
Yeah.
shit.
now you're a hypocrite.
Yeah,
Hey.
pretty
Yeah.
Like,
But the
And they just show how much of a fuck the boy they really are when, like, there be certain topics on social media that they discuss. It was
it's
like,
sad.
how the fuck do you even think like that? Like, you're just a bad human being
It's sad
altogether.
because then the daughter's affected. Now she gotta get her fuckboy
Pops
father's
on it, yeah.
karma.
Mhm.
Well,
I mean,
there's that.
well, we never said karma was all good.
We definitely do not.
Well, the definition says it's a sum of a person's actions in its previous state of existence, viewed as deciding their fate in the future existences. I hate when you read definitions of the internet and it shit just be dumb. But it says destiny or fate, following as effect from cause. So I guess cause and effect, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's
basically.
Hindu,
Yeah,
and it's from Buddhist.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm not no expert, so I wasn't gonna challenge it. So, yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah, Google's
She
your
started
friend.
reading. I was like, I know this is accurate.
Google's your
Yeah,
friend.
like, what?
So
Yeah.
it's safe to assume that everybody in here believes in karma.
Okay, believing in karma, yes, but I also believe in energy. So it's a matter of like if it's like energy.
Isn't that one and the same then?
Not necessarily,
But don't. Okay.
because you need energy.
I'm not an expert on different like religions and stuff, but
Go on.
the Hindu and the Buddhist people, don't they believe in karma and the universe and energy and fate?
Yeah.
So wouldn't that still work itself in when it comes to what did you just say about it not being a good thing all the time or a bad thing?
Yeah, karma's not always good or bad.
And you said you feel like it's more of an energy kind of thing.
Right. Well, what I'm saying is when it comes to energy, that I believe in the fact that like energy putting in and putting out, and then out of that karma comes from that. You know what I'm saying? So if you put energy into something, it's like energy is the currency of life. You put in energy, you deposit something, then at some point, you know,
you reap some sort of reward.
There should, well, not all the time, but there should be some type of reward for the energy that you put into something, depending on how much effort there is. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put effort into something, you don't put that energy, you're not gonna get anything back. You know what I mean? Karma, I think, is the result of the energy that you put in, and let's say if it's good energy, then something good comes back. If you put in bad energy into something, then you're gonna get something bad back. So it's that cause and effect.
Okay.
But then, with that, isn't all also based on what the person deems as good and bad as well? Like you could put good energy into something, it doesn't turn out to be successful, but the learning experience could be a form of good karma for you. Like you learned something throughout that experience.
Yeah, that's true.
I get what you're saying though, because then I wouldn't see that as being karma. I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would see that as what you said about it being energy, same kind of energy behind it. Because good and bad is it's energy surrounding you. I like to think of it as like, I say people have negative energy around them.
So negative shit happens.
Right. To whereas when it comes to karma, you physically did something. You did something. To whereas your energy is just surrounding you. It's who you are. No matter what you do or where you go, that's your energy. And it's going to radiate, it's going to bounce off things, and it's going to bubble or do whatever it wants to do just because it's existing. To whereas karma, I feel like it's an actual thing you did.
Right. It's the result.
It's a result, a cause and effect. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
I can see that. That makes sense.
I agree with that.
Cool. I concur.
Air high five.
Air five.
Look, he didn't even want to do it. See? Never a team player.
I was looking at my phone.
Whatever.
How am I supposed to see you?
Whatever.
What's next on the docket? I get. How do you bring good karma in your life?
Mind your business.
Drink your water.
Stay hydrated.
Don't fuck.
Drink water.
Don't sleep with fuck niggas.
You know we make mistakes sometimes, so I'm not gonna go that far.
Why
Try not to.
Doesn't always bring you good karma.
It does.
Right,
I'm learning that now that I don't speak to certain people and I don't deal with certain people. I'm fine.
I mean, cutting off people definitely, you know, results in better things happening for you, depending on who they are. But like, if I'm walking down the street and I see somebody getting robbed, and I'm minding my business.
I'm minding my business. You're a man. You don't have to. But as a woman,
you can call the cops.
Well,
sure. Then again,
I'm not.
You could call.
Listen, you should have ran faster. Okay?
That is not how that works.
How you know that's not their bad karma catching up to them, and then you interfering?
Right?
Oh no! Now you blowing mine, bro.
That was Final Destination. No parts. I don't want no parts in it.
Now your life is in shambles.
Right? Because I wanted to help. No.
Now you.
That's like that stupid I think it's a DirecTV commercial where you don't have cable and you do have cable and your life just goes in two different. Your life goes in two different directions. Now you homeless because you broke up that one fight. Maybe that person was supposed to get robbed.
It spiraled out of control.
Now you want to be fucking Captain Save-A-Hole. Now look at you.
They should have got the triple play. Oh well.
That's why I halfway help. Like, what can I
halfway
do
help
without necessarily inserting myself in the situation?
You just say yo, and then
so
when
I'll
they
be
turn around, you walk away.
Somebody getting robbed over there. Call the cops. My phone don't work. See, I helped. But
I
I still kept minding my business.
Why your shit is flashing?
Word.
Why you getting mad?
Video of the person getting robbed.
It's getting ready to cut off, man.
I just got 1% just to take this video. Good job.
Listen, man, I'm not getting involved. Mind your business. It's so much easier.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, minding your business does play a part. I think it's just more so for good karma. It's just like, I think we all reach that point. Like, you'll see those sitcoms where it's like somebody's about to do something crazy, and it's like you have your angel on one side and your devil on another side, and it's like, yo, which decision that you make? And I think if you lean towards more of, you know, making good efforts and making good decisions, rational decisions, then good karma should result off of that. When you listen to the other side, then some crazy shit happens. It's like, fam, you brought that upon yourself.
I mean,
I know you smiling because you be listening. You be listening to the devil.
Not at all. I just be like, we gonna do this. We know the consequences.
We
know the consequences.
Yeah, we're about to get spicy out here.
Right.
Now shit is flaming hot Cheetos in this bitch.
Oh, it's spicy all summer. And you gotta know the consequences of your actions, and that's it. That woman karma come if she show up.
Oh, she gonna show up.
You be like,
Yeah.
well.
She gonna pull up.
You be like, well, I
She
did
gonna
some
pull
fuck
up.
shit a couple months ago. This is it.
All right, I knew you were coming.
I
Let's
knew
go.
it. I was ready.
What did I post on the show page? Coincidentally, it was like, well, the consequences of my actions are finally reared its head.
That's always me.
Yeah,
Always me.
that used to be me in my 20s. Oh, Karma and me were best friends and worst enemies in my 20s. Jesus Christ.
Nah, I've always been dipping and dodging. Like, nah,
Because you was minding your business and staying in the house.
this is true.
Right.
Like, nah, we out. Nope, not this one. Nah, I try to avoid as many situations as possible. And then when I hear the after stories, it's like, oh, you should have just took your ass home.
When you have
If
somebody,
we had your energy, it probably wouldn't have went that bad, though.
there you go.
See?
Wow.
When you have someone physically tell you Karma's a bitch and her name is me, that's when you know you're in trouble. That's when you know you should stay inside.
But we always say the woman you fuck over will end up being a bitch you spend the rest of your life with.
Well, good thing that didn't happen.
You know, you still
I
young.
ain't get that memo.
Still young.
Well, yeah, I was young. So, yeah, mad karma and shit was coming back and forth. Like, shit was just swapping. It was a weird-ass karma orgy. Like, mad crazy. Because you're not, like, when you're younger, you're not thinking about that shit. You're not thinking, oh, if I do this, then some shit's gonna come in return.
No, I was thinking about it. Because a lot of times when I do shit, I know what I'm doing. I know exactly what I'm doing.
Wow, really?
Yeah, and then she
Yeah.
fucking called me at like 2 a.m. Like,
Right.
yo, this shit happened. I'm like, why the fuck would I know when I would have done that? But like, yo, fam, get off my phone. Just get off my phone. Like, why?
Is there
Why
a
do you think this was rational?
Call the hotline. Like, don't call me.
That's usually, I'm like,
Yeah,
well.
now I don't yell anymore. I just look at her
But
like,
I've been getting in trouble. Well, okay, the last time. But other than that, I'm
Okay,
pretty good.
but if you knew, then
Mhm.
why? Because karma.
Because I felt like it.
Now we're
It's a
now you see
kind
why I
of
don't yell
ring.
anymore,
now
right?
we're peeling back some layers.
Now you see why I don't yell no
Now
more. Now I don't yell anymore.
He
It's like,
don't yell anymore because I don't do anything.
You just said you just.
It was one little thing.
Oh, it wasn't little. It was not little. It was possibly life changing.
Hey, she felt like it. Let's leave it at that.
And you know what's the worst part? She didn't even tell me in like secrecy, like called me on. It was like around other people. She just, yo, yada yada yada. I'm like, what?
Yeah, because at that point you can't yell at
I
me.
got the same shit. I mean, look, the point
What?
is, you do certain things like that. I'm not gonna say what it is. Something might come from it. Might.
Right, yeah. I don't know. Karma hasn't caught up with me on that one.
Well, keep playing them odds.
keep playing seal on the block. You're gonna hit it for. You're gonna hit it 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you right now.
Yeah,
Keep
God
playing
was like,
games.
"You've been good this long. I'm gonna give you this pass, but next time."
You can't dodge karma like you dodge your like a
can't.
fucking bill collector. Like you can't do that.
Where you ain't blocking that shit.
You can't block karma on your phone.
I apologize.
Where ain't no app for that.
So annoying. So how do you bring? Well, we already said we bring bad karma by our actions.
Yeah.
You never did.
I think you
anything.
could also bring bad karma by like the environments and the people you keep around you. It doesn't necessarily
okay.
have to be something you physically do.
Right.
But then even that is somewhat physical. It's like if you choose to be around these people, knowing
This
what type of
is-
people,
Yeah.
this is the type of shit that's gonna happen.
Word.
It's like you out with niggas late at night at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning in neighborhoods that y'all not from. Eventually, the odds are y'all gonna get flipped.
Hunger Games.
That's not karma. That's obvious.
Yeah. But a lot of niggas don't. That's like part of like growing up. Is like being around, you know, dangerous situations, and it's like eventually some shit gonna happen.
But do you think our parents kind of teach us karma in a way where it's like when we're younger we do bad shit and they punish us? In the sense of like, you know what I'm saying? Like you touch the stove, you're gonna get burned. You know what I'm saying? Or you, I don't know, fuck up the bathroom, you're gonna get beat. You know what I'm saying? Was that like a low key form of karma teaching when we were
It
younger?
could be,
So
since
like,
karma is the effect.
Cause and effect, yeah.
Of your actions. So then, yeah. In a way.
But I think that's even just more of a societal thing, just in general, like cause and effect. You commit a crime, you're gonna pay for it.
well, some people don't. I didn't get away with murder. Hello. like,
You're
That's
usually
your wild.
a different ethnic group.
Caesar's crazy. No, we can talk about that.
I haven't seen the last 2
Oh,
seasons.
Wait.
we gotta catch up. No,
Last two
we getting
seasons
off
what?
topic. No, but on
How to
topic.
Get Away with Murder.
Oh, I don't watch it.
No, watch it.
You're missing out. Anyway, but the point is, yeah,
Sorry.
I mean that's cause and effect, but it's not. But once again, people could do bad shit and get away with it, and it be the shit like you're a bad person, like rotten,
Mm-hmm.
but good shit keeps happening to you.
Right. Like, what is that about?
What is that
Like,
about?
straight up drug lord, cartel, just bodies in the
You
ceiling.
just slaughtered a family last night.
And
just
you
'cause?
chilling.
Fucking Zimmerman.
Chilling.
Word.
Oh, yeah. Zimmerman didn't get touched.
Yo,
yeah,
how
that's
sweat.
wild, because they pussy out there.
Well, first of all, it's Florida, so I don't think anybody wants to go there to catch that smoke.
Yeah, I'm saying it's
Yeah,
Florida.
Florida's
If that
just a
if it
different
happened
country.
anywhere else,
I still want my mom to move, man. Like, because the hurricane.
You should see the look on his
'cause
face.
The
it
hurricane
went
that
past there already.
It went past already, but in general, like hurricanes, like
Yeah.
your moms,
Yeah.
anywhere else in this country, or out the country, just don't. No.
They love going to Florida.
Florida's wild, son.
Older
Yeah.
black people love them some damn Florida.
Why
I'm
should I
going
be
to
retired
Orlando.
now?
For
It's
what?
It's
That
mad
shit is
humid.
it's mad boring.
It's mad racist too.
That too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
70% chance of racism.
70 seems low.
I mean,
We might need to do a recount.
it is fall, so shit zips.
Right.
Like,
It's definitely in the 70s now.
So, has there been like examples of karma that we've seen on like social media or shit like that?
Hmm.
I mean, I guess Zimmerman is probably the biggest example.
There's one.
I'm trying to think.
Probably that Nikki Cardi shit. I don't know.
Probably not. I wouldn't say that.
I mean,
I wouldn't say that's karma.
Mm-mm.
like, no. I mean,
Because who's really losing in that?
well, no. I mean, look, Nikki talking shit, cause, effect. Cardi comes after her. Boom.
Oh,
That's. I mean, that's kind of like how that works. Maybe I don't know. I mean, or it could be some shit where I don't know. I mean, we see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, that person knows that they should have never done that shit. Now look what happened. But it's so much of that shit that happens that you kind of like get lost, or there's just mad examples.
yeah.
Cause and effect. Ah, fuck! I dropped my
I
phone.
mean, Bill Cosby. I
Kanye?
guess. Yay?
Yeah.
What
No.
karma happened to him?
Yeah, like what did he do for his life to be? Well, maybe
I mean,
how he's been disrespectful to like his past relationships.
this shit is constantly in flux anyway.
This is also true.
I mean, but someone made a good point. Outside of all the fuck shit he's been talking about, he has never really, you've never heard anything about him like messing with Kim or like messing with somebody else. So it's like, all right,
Too much money invested in that marriage.
Facts. You're faithful, but you also.
And he always wanted to be an Uncle Tom anyway. That wasn't his, he always wanted to be an Uncle Tom, and now he is. So he's happy. I get to be a weirdo. I'm linked
I
up
get to
with
be a
the,
weirdo.
I'm linked up with the Kardashians. I don't have to live up to anybody else's expectations because I'm just gonna say I'm fucking crazy.
So
they don't
speaking
get
of that, so then
excuses.
remember how social media love to say how black men, anytime they associate themselves with the Kardashians, like their life just absolutely turns to shit. Is
Yeah.
that a form of
The
karma?
Kardashian curse.
But
Tiger,
that, I mean, yeah.
Tiger gets disrespected, even
Tris-
though if you look at his like rap career, like Tiger stays with a hit up until that point.
Where's
Kanye,
Where's the last hit?
Taste, Offset, that's a fire record.
I got
Yeah.
keep
Uh,
up, I guess.
Kanye and his music career has taken a fucking huge decline.
Nosedive.
Yeah.
Cause he don't care about nothing.
Tristan Thompson, his NBA career is shaky.
Yeah.
Why don't they just leave these white women alone?
Because they wanna be associated with something that's deemed as great or better than.
Why can't
Yeah.
they just be better by themselves? It's called black excellence for a reason, right?
But
they
you're
don't
talking
wanna be
about
another
lost
black
niggas
person.
already.
Look, I can only do so much. Okay.
Yes, that.
I can only do so much. I tried. I just want everyone to be better.
Cause and effect. Who's the one who sung at Trump inauguration?
Oh,
Chrisette Michelle.
yeah.
You don't hear about her anymore.
Mm-mm.
Karma.
Cause and effect. When Carrie Hilson tried to come for Beyonce. Man.
You know what? I still love her.
Man.
She's
Yeah, she's
reemerged
fucking
lately.
gorgeous.
She's
Man.
doing better. She learned from her mistakes.
Did she?
Hmm. She learned from her mistakes.
That was a big one. I was like,
Yeah.
What about that guy that called Beyonce a witch? He's not working anymore.
What
Wait,
guy?
is he alive? Oh, I
you
don't know.
could tell witch that she did witchcraft. That one.
Something like that.
That was a drummer.
Yeah.
But it was a guy. I thought it was a female. She used to have an all-female band.
Somebody who's not alive anymore. Pretty sure. Called Beyonce a witch.
Yeah.
Well,
So they do witchcraft. Okay, we know that.
I mean,
Okay.
duh. Next.
Put
Okay.
the motherfucking sign up.
Put a
nigga.
fucking spell on me.
The fuck?
And submit
And-
like everybody else is.
I'm a part of the coven.
Still
Hello.
yelling no.
Charmed in
Queen
this
bee.
bitch.
Like what? I don't care if she does witchcraft, bitch. I'm hypnocused right now, probably. I don't
Hocus
care.
pocus, motherfucker.
Word.
Like,
I would go fucking never.
Listen, like we care. They can't do no wrong in black people's eyes.
Facts. But yeah, no, I mean,
Who else?
that is karma though.
Yeah, I guess you see like all these. You know what's probably the biggest one? Like a lot of celebrities will, talk all this shit about, positivity in the community and this, that, and the third, and then behind the scenes they ain't really moving like that, and then karma is,
They get exposed.
they get exposed in some facet. So you see
Like,
a lot of shit like
Did
that.
that recently.
Like Bobby Valentino and Chingy.
I mean, Bobby Valentino. Nobody's. I mean, no. Bobby Valentino deserves whatever he got. Fuck that shit.
Well,
That's
I
not
always
karma.
say don't trust men.
That's
shorter
not
than
karma. That's
5'5".
just dumb.
So there's
There's a
that.
difference. That's not karma. That's just dumb. You dumb.
Yeah.
Get exposed. Oh well, is people getting exposed? Is that a form of karma?
Probably.
Probably because you think
'Cause,
you're
yeah,
untouchable.
Yeah.
They think
Especially people of color, they automatically just believe like once they get to the money, it's like fuck every and anything.
Word, I can do whatever
Previous,
I
yeah, I
want.
can do whatever the fuck I
I can
want.
just pay my lawyers.
I'm holier than thou,
Mhm.
till you fucking end up flipped somewhere.
Death.
Or your side chick taking a picture of you in the bed.
Yeah, and she's hideous,
That's
and she ain't have her wig on.
that's nasty.
A lot of them be looking crazy without their makeup in here. I've seen a lot of them like, yo, you don't even look like that.
And that's why they need to hire Nieema.
Instagram.
Boom boom. Karma. like,
I'm
The
like,
price just
damn.
went up.
facts.
I'm like, your eyes is dirty. You ain't wash your face?
Nope.
Ouch, how your whole eyeball dirty?
Wildin'.
Still-
How's your eyeballs
Still
dirty?
had nut on her face or something. I don't know.
Or crust.
I guess.
I mean, Scotch Porter. I don't know what to say. Clean your face.
They do have masculine wipes that are
No.
environmental proof.
Yeah, yeah. Don't put the sponsor.
So do bad people deserve good things to happen to them? When
I
we say
mean,
everybody deserves
Define
some sort of-
bad. Because
Like,
I think
we
we
just-
all.
It's
I
a matter
think we,
of perspective. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, because we all do shit that we're not supposed to. So does that necessarily
example-
mean I deserve bad karma?
If there's that person that you hate,
Why are you nodding your head?
Yeah.
if there's that
You're
person,
just saying that in
if
general.
there's that
'cause
person
like
that
to
you
see me
hate, you know what I'm saying, and you see good things happening to them, then it's like, oh fuck that person. You know what I'm saying? You might be mad at them, or you might not like them, but there's somebody else that thinks like, oh yeah, this person deserves good shit,
What
which is
about-
unfortunate.
Okay, we just brought up Zimmerman.
Oh no, he deserves to
Nah.
get eaten by all the alligators. I mean that's
Nah, he needs to die by like 1,000 paper
no, because
cuts.
he's okay. So the thing
Throwing
is,
mad paper
the
out.
difference with Zimmerman,
Yeah.
he definitely acts. He acts for that shit.
Yeah, he
like-
brought that upon himself.
Yeah, no,
So he deserves bad
He
karma.
needs to go.
Okay.
He needs to.
Yeah.
He needs to go.
It, like I said, it all just depends on what that person did.
Well, Vixon just brought up a point that sometimes people do so much bad shit, but they still have all these good things going on in their life.
Yeah, I mean, I think eventually it catches up to you.
Does,
Hopefully.
does that get y'all tight?
Probably like O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess you tight.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
What?
We mad.
I'm trying to think if there's anybody specifically. But there's probably people that you see good things happen to them and it's like, I know you're a subpar, shitty person. Not necessarily that they do anything specifically bad. It's like, why does good things keep happening to somebody that doesn't showcase like anything? Like you could probably say like a fucking Kim Kardashian. What has she positively done
But it's
in
not,
general?
But good things are not necessarily happening to her. It's like she just got set up for.
Yeah,
that
but then
shit to
they
happen.
just keep escalating.
because she got her mom's.
Yeah, but still, like, there's certain people that have a level of success and it's like, that's it. But it's like, it just keeps escalating.
Because America is fucking stupid.
Well, there
But
you
this
go.
is trash.
And they buy into that image of everything is perfect and I have, these nice things. And that's why people watch them to see what a nice shit they have and be tight they ain't got it.
Like, oh, let's see. Let's
People
throw
are
another
masochists.
example. Rachel Dolezal. Does
Oh.
she deserve, like, good karma?
She deserved mental help.
I mean, she's
She's
not a bad
wild.
person. You know what I mean? She's just a little confused.
And then it's
She's
like, she
taking
keeps getting
advantage.
these, and it, then
She
she
takes
just have, like, a
advantage
fucking Netflix special and whatever.
Yeah, she's
Like-
definitely taking advantage
Yeah.
of
I
whatever.
definitely was like, do not add to list.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
Delete.
good.
pass. No,
Yeah.
Oh,
thank
wow.
you.
I missed that one.
Yeah, but for a lot of people, it's like, yo, what the fuck? Like, you're portraying a black woman, and we go through real shit. So some people will feel as though, like, why does this person keep getting book deals or interviews or shit like
And
that?
she's not even a fucking
Yeah.
Somebody call the cops on her.
Like,
Let me
she's
see,
lying.
let me see something real quick. Just call the cops.
So silly.
She don't gotta do nothing. Just call the cops. She's back.
Right.
Let's see how she gets out of that one.
Get pulled over.
Well, see, there you go.
Then she gonna be Caucasian.
Yeah, then she gonna be white. Excuse me, my name is Rachel Williams.
I'm Meredith. Because if we all in agreement that karma is more cause and effect, if the good karma you get is in relation to the good, action that you take, that's somewhat expected, as opposed to coincidences like this just happened to line up. Like, I was thinking about this and then the opportunity came. It wasn't necessarily I did specific action for that action to come about.
But at the same time, is it karma, like, I guess, layover karma? Whereas, like, you
layover karma.
good in the past, and now it's kind of catching up to the point where that coincidence that you think it is actually something good that you deserve.
So then it's karma. It's not a coincidence.
But is it a coincidence that it's karma? Talk about it. Talk about it.
I hate
Talk about it.
I just feel like coincidence is more so like it's out of the blue. Like you didn't, it wasn't expected.
It just happened. It just, I don't know.
You can make that excuse for anything. It just
happened.
Did it just happen?
Yeah, but if you didn't do anything towards it, it was like, oh shit. Like it catches you.
But now you're saying that karma has to be related to each other. Like, all right.
But we just said it's cause and effect.
No, it's cause and effect, yes. But I'm saying not all karmas are related to each other. Like if I work hard or whatever the case would be and I get mad money, that's just the fact that I'm working hard and I'm getting money from it. You know what I'm saying? But let's say if I'm working hard and I'm doing whatever and something good happens that's not related to me working hard, you know what I'm saying? Isn't karma a little bit more open than just like it being specifically I do this, then this happens? Like if you just do good things in general, then good things happen to you. It doesn't matter like what it is or what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how energy works.
True.
I don't know. Maybe a coincidence is like when you accidentally bump into somebody you were just thinking about. Like I feel like it's that simple. A coincidence. Like
right.
I don't feel like it's that deep.
But then what if that person that you bumped into just so happens to be able to like put you on to something?
It's still a coincidence. It's not karma.
But no, the karma is like, let's say if you've done good or whatever and you bumped into that person, that's a coincidence. But then that person puts you onto something that's like really good for you. Then isn't that karma?
No. I still see it as a coincidence. I still see it that way. Because they don't know what I've been doing.
Okay, for example, good karma would be, like it was the one you just mentioned of hard work. Put in some hard work, now you're up for a promotion at your current job.
Right.
I think a coincidence would be you get another job offer from a totally separate company that you was even looking into or even considered. So I think the karma would be, you get that promotion or the promotion is offered. I think the coincidence is more so like you wasn't expecting to get no call back from such and such, or you wasn't expecting to get attention from them at all. So I feel like that's where they kind of differ.
Yeah, it's a fine line. It's a bit fine.
Yeah, it's a fine line, but then it's open as well, like you were saying.
Word.
So.
Yeah, we'll just keep doing good shit, people. Or else.
Try.
Or else.
All right. So, I guess in the sense of good karma, how do you feel when it doesn't come back to you?
Oh, bad. No. Oh, you know what? But then that opens another question. Like, do you do good things to expect good karma to come back to you? So are you just fake good? You know what I'm saying? Like.
What about that?
Now we're getting to people's consciousness.
But I think that's kind of a bit unfair, because subconsciously you have to do good things.
Have to?
You choose to.
Choose to.
Like I do certain things because I was raised and I was around certain things that I saw being done. So naturally in me is hold the door for the elderly or say thank you, please, ma'am, sir.
Right.
That's like instinctively. So when I do that and the person don't say thank you, I feel some type of way. But then someone told me, are you doing it because you want them to say thank you and acknowledge you? Or is it more so you just did it because you felt like that's what you're supposed to do? And if that's the case, then you shouldn't be looking for a thank you. Or to be acknowledged for doing something good.
No, I'm still spazzing if somebody don't say thank
you.
Because I feel like that's rude and I don't understand.
If they don't say thank you, just trip them. Karma. Boom.
Right.
There you go.
No, the karma gonna be the next person who let that shit go in their face. That's
now
karma.
you petty.
And now you bring back karma to you. Congratulations.
See how that works?
It's a cycle.
It was a coincidence.
It's a coincidence.
Excuse me, that's what it was.
How convenient, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, but I mean, for me, like, I inherently do good things just because it feels good. You know what I mean? And if good karma happens to come from it, cool. If not, then whatever. At the end of the day, it's still that feeling of doing good things that makes me happy. You know?
That's how I
yeah, but I think
most things.
what Nieema is saying, that's like, it's just learned behavior. Like, if you, like, even you mentioned it earlier, your parents try to teach you, like, if you do something, if you do this, these are your consequences. In the same way, if you get good grades, I'm going to give you a gift. So it's the same shit when it's like, okay, if I want good karma, everybody wants positive things to happen to them. So should you just not, like, how do you not do something deliberately if you want positive things to happen to you? So it's kind of almost unfair to, like, say, well, you just did it for the sake of wanting something in return.
But in the same tone, even if you do all those good things, it doesn't necessarily mean something good is going to happen in return.
How about everybody read The Alchemist?
Reading?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I give up on that. Like,
because I feel like
where the clip notes at?
I feel like that's what that book is basically about. Karma. I guess a coincidence, even though they don't use that term. Everything that you do, whether good or bad, is going to have a cause and effect, and it's still going to it's still going to lead you to where you want to be, regardless of how bad, quote unquote, bad something is. There's still a lesson inside of it and within it. And I just think that book is really dope, and it help people understand when it comes to karma. Like, even if you do something really terrible, you probably wasn't supposed to do that shit at that time.
Some murder.
Hey, he had to get his shit off. I don't know.
What?
I'm sorry, Judge. Yo, I just had that itch.
I had to catch that body.
No, it's either I send this paragraph email or I work a bitch.
Right.
And I'm definitely not about to text this bitch a whole paragraph. So she gotta go.
Because I already
that's
said.
Horrible.
As per my last email.
You know somebody type what they say as per my last email. As per my last email, or as per my previous conversation with you.
Not
Mind
like
your
saying,
motherfucking...
I'm so rude at times. I'd be like, well, we already had this discussion, so I'm not.
Sometimes you gotta be rude, though.
Word.
Yeah.
No one likes to be like, you don't want to repeat yourself over and over.
And just sometimes you just gotta be rude so they understand what type of time you want.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Wow.
We're stupid.
Wait, what was the question?
Good job.
Oh, you gotta love it.
Good karma, bad things, some shit.
You don't even remember.
I just know I answered it.
No, it was how do you feel when karma doesn't come back to you? Like the good. That's what it was.
Oh, I think.
You know,
I think you naturally get you get frustrated at times because it's like I'm trying to put all this positive energy.
Right, I'm doing all of that.
Yeah, like I'm doing all of these things, and not necessarily that you want like this grand big thing in return, but it's like when you see negative things keep piling on top of each other, it's like, yo, fam, like what the fuck. So you get naturally frustrated because it's like, yo, I can't catch a fucking break at all. Yeah. And it's until, you know, you just accept it for what it is and you just get over the hump, and then it's like, okay, everything's fucking good now. Like, I guess you, in putting out the good karma and expecting something in return, you got to take in the bad karma as well. So you could appreciate where you was at before, you appreciate where you're going through, and you're going to appreciate where you're at now. That was deep.
No, it was, yeah. But no one's out there doing like bad shit. It's like, oh boy, can't wait for this shit to backfire.
I don't know. I don't know.
Now you asking for trouble?
When's the last time you've been on the block?
What be happening on the block? Nobody does anything.
Yeah, it's not how it used to be.
Yeah, nobody does anything.
Nobody's popping. I mean, probably they need to pop
well,
up
except for the
bit.
Bronx. The Bronx is just a different story.
The Bronx is a whole block. So
the Bronx is a whole block.
Yeah, that's a little different.
You're so annoying.
The Bronx and Florida are like neck and neck.
They need to be next to each other. Can we? No, not even switch.
Nah, I think I'll take the Bronx right now. If you really want to keep it a buck.
Shit too spicy.
Put the Bronx on a fucking.
Florida is way too spicy.
Put the Bronx on a Spirit airline.
If you want to see how wild Florida is. If you want to see how wild Florida is, make sure you go watch the Extra Ignorant segment that we're going to have. Because there's something Florida related that blew my fucking mind.
Of course there is. There's always.
Yeah.
Florida man. Back at it again. Where's Florida man getting his karma? When are they going to take him out?
All of them. Because it's never.
Except my mom's. Just let me know.
No, I'm talking about Florida man alone.
Oh, okay.
Because it's never the same man. It's always different Florida men. Should be crazy over there.
How do you feel when somebody when somebody does something to you and you like, yo, I can't wait for Karma to catch up with their ass. And it's like you just wait and you like, this nigga still living. This bitch is still happy.
Still living. What does that person have to do to for you to wish death on them? Like,
everything.
Word.
Why you in my presence?
Word.
Now you gotta die.
Nah, but sometimes it's just like, I really wish I could be there to see Karma get you. Cause some people do some fuck shit sometimes.
Well, I think that comes down to a more personal thing. If someone does something personally bad to you, you know what I'm saying, then you want some shit to go down with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you just see somebody doing some fuck shit left or right, whatever, it's like, all right, well, that's your business, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody personally like does something to you that affects you and your well-being, like, yeah, you want some bad shit to happen to them. You know what I'm saying? Now you see how it feels. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't that bringing bad karma to you?
Well,
if I get involved, I just want to see it.
But then we just say sometimes karma is not in correlation to what you're thinking about.
Oh,
so some bad shit could happen to you.
Bad shit already happened to me.
Word.
You did it. Now,
yeah, but
I
then,
need to see what's gonna happen to you.
Yeah, but then you're putting out that bad energy about this person,
I'm putting out good energy about something bad happening. Get it together.
Good job. That's how it works.
He's scratching his eyebrow. He's annoyed.
Like that. That's really not how it works. You thinking about somebody in a negative way is not good energy. So then when some more bad shit happens to you, that's probably bad karma. Like, yo, you shouldn't have thought about it.
But if they deserve
let them rock
though,
it.
I
mean, I'm saying this shit just to play devil's advocate because I definitely want some bad shit to happen to a specific person.
Well,
I don't associate with that person, so I don't know what's happening. But if something bad is happening,
Steven, who's on your hit list? Like, you got
we'll talk about it off here.
All right, well,
he ain't gonna tell me though. 'Cause he must have to pop up.
I mean, ouch.
Yeah. I've had to warn her and Dottie, like, y'all gotta relax.
I mean, yo, when someone tells you God will deal with you, that you in big trouble.
When I say God, I'm talking about Nieema.
That's a threat.
And when I say Jesus, I'm talking about Dottie.
I ain't even gonna do shit. God's gonna deal with you. That's a threat. Now you gotta put your hands up. Like, whoa.
When they be like, you know what, God bless you.
Whoa, Skip. Whoa.
That's
like,
the best
let's all
way.
relax. You know what I'm saying? But,
yeah, I think we all naturally just think about if somebody directly does some foul shit to you, it's like, I'm not gonna waste my energy on you anymore, but karma gonna fuck you over.
Yeah.
But now let's.
And karma's gonna do some shit way worse than what I would have thought of. Karma's a creative motherfucker.
Yeah.
But now let's work it. Turn the tables. What if you do something bad to somebody and now you know some type of karma is gonna come back to you? Like, are you?
Oh, you can't dodge that shit.
Nah,
You
I just
gotta
try to be
accept
good
it.
from that
I mean,
point on. I be like, it's
I've
shit
definitely
together.
done dirty to people, and it's like, all right, something like I deserve it if some shit happens to me.
Yeah.
If whether they do something to me directly or some other fuck shit happens, it's like, all right, it's coming. I'm just gonna wait.
Yeah.
Can it like be the weekend?
Right. Not on my way to work.
Not on my way to
no
work.
time.
Any other time. Like, please.
Now karma fucking with MTA, knowing
Word.
I could get suspended if I'm late.
I don't think good karma don't know what MTA is. Good karma never been on my rides.
So in essence, all New Yorkers get back.
Yeah.
Now you gotta blame it. Now you gotta tell your boss, yo, bad karma, yo, hit my 4 train, B. That's just how it works. Every day?
When bad karma gonna hit showtime? Because them niggas got the streak. Them niggas got the good karma streak.
Word.
It's been going on for years, bro. Like, I'm tired.
What are them niggas gonna break their neck?
Tired.
Yeah. I'm about to tell them, like, yo, everybody's on the gram doing challenges now. Like, I don't need to seed you anymore.
At
like,
all.
You need to upgrade. I know one of y'all got a phone.
Well,
Is that?
I mean, people have blown up for less. So.
Damn.
Yeah, but they just annoying. Like,
Dance the fuck out of my way.
Well, are you not entertained?
No, I'm fucking annoyed.
Why are you annoyed?
I'm not a tourist. I see this shit far too much to be excited about it.
Word. I can move my head around too. I took it off my head. I put it back on.
Nigga.
Nigga, now you give me $1.
Word. You owe me. I gave you a show.
Is good karma worth waiting for? Do we even wait for it?
Yeah, I think if you deliberately wait for it, then it never shows up.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep going until it like.
Yeah, you just gotta keep going. Cause my good karma was getting a fucking lit ass job, and it took me fucking years.
Forever.
Years.
But now, do you think you getting that good job was karma?
I really don't know, cause I wasn't doing anything purposely like different besides just applying. So.
Yeah, but outside of well, yes, physically. Well, yeah, nigga, duh. Apply for the job.
Yes,
like, of course, you applying means you're gonna get a job eventually.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I wasn't putting out. I've always tried to put out positive thoughts in general. So it's like I wouldn't know like what I have done in the past or any behavior I've changed in general for me to just finally be in this position. Right. I just feel like, you know, the universe finally aligned to what I fucking wanted and deserved, and shit worked out.
Well, the universe aligning is a part of karma, no?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it took him 30 years.
No, not that long. You waiting since you was 1? He's like, you don't know my child.
You don't know my life.
Word.
Oh, man.
What about you?
Do I wait around for good karma?
Yeah.
Nah.
You ain't got the time?
Nah.
Yeah, because if you wait around and then when you don't get the shit when you expect it, then you fucking get frustrated.
Yeah. And
then you may start acting out of character.
A lot of shit happened to me by coincidence, I swear. I feel like, oh.
I'm not listening to
an extra $40 here. Like, I really...
Everybody finds money in their winter coat.
Nah. I take all my money out, put it in the bank. Or I stash it. You know, I don't want the government tracking my money.
You stash it on your pillow, on your mattress?
I can't tell you that.
Sneaker box, like a true drug
She definitely got a bag with a money sign on it. Just in the
Could
closet.
you imagine?
You would be the one.
Look where I'm hiding it. Money here.
Follow these steps. Download this app.
Now you look like the nigga from Monopoly. Walking with the bags in your head.
That's how I went to the bank though. I took my book bag and I had
Why would you take a book bag to the bank like that?
Rolled up money and
how were you
coins
dressed?
and stuff.
Because now you look like you're about to rob the place.
No, I had on workout clothes, t-shirt.
That could be some.
You look like fucking Ghost.
Right? Why you look like Ghost?
You look like Ghost. At a fucking ski mask in July.
Sleeping clothes out.
Here to make a deposit.
Regular workout pants, a
that
t-shirt.
that red stain. That's not blood. That's paint. That's makeup.
Yeah.
But I think she was a little alarmed. I said, I would like to make a deposit. He said, okay, sure. And I took my book bag off and I just started pulling out the rolls of money. And she's just like,
see? You see?
But I was nice enough because in each roll, I left a piece of paper, how much it was, and wrapped in the rubber band. Nice. So she already knew.
That's really generous.
Mad suspicious. But okay.
No.
Maybe she thought I was a bartender.
Maybe?
Bartenders have a lot of cash on them.
Have you seen yourself in comparison to bartenders?
No.
They need to have makeup on 24/7.
No. That's not nice.
Well,
that's not nice.
Those Instagram filters can't do all those wonders.
Word. You can't take your Instagram filter and make it permanent.
The Snapchat filters be saving lives.
Not the dog filter though.
No.
You're doing the dog a disservice.
No. That's not nice, guys.
It's not nice. You're right.
So wait. We have the 12 laws of karma.
Yeah.
You gonna read it?
12 laws?
You're better at it.
I'm better at
Karma
reading.
got laws?
Yeah.
Yo, what if you break that shit? You go to jail?
I don't know.
Damn. I can't be going to jail soon.
Yeah.
Well, read it.
What?
Now I need to know.
He was mad sad just now. Number one.
If I break the shit.
Number one, as you sow, so shall you reap.
So
that's kind of like in the Bible as well.
Yeah,
you reap what you sow.
Biblical thing.
You reap what you sow.
So isn't that just cause and effect thing?
If we desire peace, love, harmony, prosperity, etc., we must be willing to act accordingly. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's known as the law of cause and effect, which is a book. Also, energy. As Vixon
we was
said,
like writing shit.
Thought and action.
We should write a book.
So what you think and the action you put out there is your energy. And then what you do with your energy, it causes the effect of
That's
karma.
probably a big thing we haven't mentioned, because a lot of people think just because they think of good karma shit, like shit's gonna happen. Like you gotta put some action behind it too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm
Because
saying.
we all have that friend that keeps telling us about all these grand ideas they do, and then they never put no fucking focus and energy into it. And then they start complaining about how such and such is doing this or such and such is doing that, and my shit's supposed to be better. It's like, but you ain't do shit about it.
Exactly.
So,
hence the energy. Energy is a karma.
Keep that same energy.
Now I gotta block you because I'm not having this conversation
I'm tired
again.
of hearing that. Yep.
Now you lazy.
The law of creation. What we desire comes through participation. What we desire comes through participation.
Like you gotta actually do something. You have to show up.
Like if you want something that bad, you have to act like it is the only thing
that you want.
Oh, remember back in elementary school, they used to give you a certificate of participation, and it was like, but I had to. What is this shit?
I don't want you talking to me. I don't want my parents to beat my ass.
Word, you show
my options are limited here.
Word.
Okay, so what they did was they used the environment in which that we grow up in as number 2. What we desire comes through participation. So they said, since what we surround ourselves with becomes part of us, it's our responsibility to ensure these surroundings, I guess, correlates with our desires.
So like giving back to our community and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah, we all trash.
I haven't done anything.
Do we give back to our community?
People have asked me to do shit, and I'm like,
I don't want to give back to my
house.
particular community because Canarसी's crazy and niggas be still getting shot out there. Like, it's wild.
Are you serious?
Probably not that community. Probably not that particular.
We're about to start helping a community that's already doing good.
On the west side? I'm just going to get back to this one. Karma.
All right, number 3, the law of growth. Our own growth is above any circumstance. So the only thing we have control over is ourselves. And the subsequent action of motive will yield either positive or negative circumstances in our lives. And true change only occurs if we make the commitment to change what is in our heart. I like that one. I feel like that's been my thing this year. Yeah. Growth. The law of growth.
Yeah.
I always try to preach like growth and progression.
Yeah.
Because I think you can have flaws. Everybody has flaws. We're all human. But I think it's about realizing that you have a flaw. And if it's something that has an effect on you or effect on people around you, it's like that's something you're going to have to eventually change and grow from. Like, nobody's fucking perfect. But you spend your whole life fucking growing and realizing shit and being a different person. Who I was a year ago and who I was 5 years ago or 10, I'm a completely different person based on my experiences. So, growth and progression is much needed.
And just a reminder, just because you get older doesn't mean you're grown.
Right.
Or you're growing.
Right.
That's a coal line. A lot of niggas getting older, but they never grow up.
I posted something about that. Like, who I was before isn't the person who I am now. But you're so stuck on who I was before, you won't give the person I am now a chance. And I feel like that happens with a lot of people. They hold things over you, and they don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see that new light that you have.
Yeah, I think that's a Jay-Z line too. Well, not a rap line, but I know it was a quote. He was like, no matter what room I walk into, my past walks with me. So it's like the shit with the lady. Like, we know Jay-Z to have all these accomplishments, but she referred to him as a 14-year-old drug dealer. It was like, those were the circumstances of his life.
Right.
That's what, at the time, that's what he had to do to fucking survive. It's not necessarily who he is as a person. So,
yeah, when niggas be out here 40 years old still a Toys R Us kid. Oh
well, Toys R Us is making a comeback.
Well, pop up for them.
No, my stomach felt bad. I want some drinks.
Nice. Yay.
I like this one. The law of connection. Everything in the universe is connected, both large and small. No step, first, immediate, or last, is more important in the accomplishment of a task. All are required. That's what I said about the book The Alchemist. No matter which way you go or how horrible it is, it's all aligned to get you to the same place.
Yeah. Like I was saying before, like, you may deal with some bullshit, but it's part of the process.
Yeah.
So, eventually, it's worth it.
Sometimes that bullshit be crazy, though.
Yeah. You know what I learned? I don't argue with people. I don't fight for people's attention or affection. I don't try and prove myself to people no more. I don't even fucking explain myself no more. Because I said what I said. And you can take from that what you want.
Fucking Angelica laugh.
And I feel like once you get to that point, everything becomes a lot easier.
Yeah. You just gotta live your own truth.
Yeah.
once you do that,
And
And that helps you
life
avoid
is
a
so
lot of
much
bad
fucking
karma.
And not
easier.
everyone's gonna like it, but you gotta live
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah.
But
I
just
think-
don't be trash about it.
Yeah. I
don't,
think
don't do trash and then be like, oh, whatever. I said what I
Whatever I
said.
said.
I did what I did.
No, it's come from a place of I'm tired of explaining myself.
Or you just tired.
Of people, I'm always sleepy. But I'm just tired of always having to explain myself to people.
That's a
Like
lot.
you can't hold me accountable for something I did years ago.
Yeah,
And
shut
who I
up.
am now.
and don't hold me accountable for
It's a-
your expectations.
Yeah, because people have their own expectations and their own perception of who I am, who they
Who you're
want me
supposed to be.
to them.
Mhm.
And it's like, but no, you never even gave me a chance to be me because you already had this idea.
Of who you
Mhm.
should be.
Right.
Shut up.
Unsubscribe.
I think that happens a lot. And that's the law of change. History repeats itself unless it's changed.
Yeah.
But
This
don't
is
they
true.
say history is supposed to? Doomed to always repeat itself?
This is America. Because you're slipping up. Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, history does repeat itself, but you can.
But that's just
You
you
can
do the
al-
same shit. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. It's like in what they say about insanity, doing the same thing, expecting different
if you
results.
mess with the same person that you
Like
know
you
is
can't
trash
complain like,
over
yo,
and
I'm
over.
still living in the hood and such, but you're not doing anything to get yourself out of the hood.
Right.
What the fuck? Oh, you screenshotted it wrong, so it got mixed up in here.
My
The
bad.
law of here and now. The present is all we have. Looking back regretfully and forward pointlessly robs oneself of a present opportunity. Old thoughts and patterns of behavior negate the present chance to advance ourselves. Boom. What I was just talking about. Yeah.
I can admit to like living in the past a lot sometimes, so I'm trying to be better at like living in the present and forgiving myself for my
Right.
past choices. It's the forgiving part. That's hard.
That's the hard part. You know, it's still a person I haven't forgiven yet. I don't hate them, but I haven't forgiven them yet.
Do
And
you
I feel
wish
like
bad karma on them?
I don't, but I just feel like I have to
Should.
get to a place where I can actually say I forgive you and mean it. Because people be like, I forgive them because I have to forgive them in order to forgive myself. I'd be like, nah, bitch, I forgive myself.
Ouch.
I don't
I think
forgive
that's
them
that
yet.
Korean thing.
Yeah,
Maybe.
Like,
I
you
need
do me
time.
wrong, like you fucking dead to
I
me.
need time. I need time. That's
Karma.
him. Steve is not that mean though.
But
He picks and chooses who's that to him.
I mean,
true.
Yeah.
I don't allow people to get that close to me to fucking hurt me. I don't rely on people for stuff in general. So you gotta be a very special person to have that sort of access to me that you could do wrong to me. And if you do, then it's like, alright, you're a dub.
is there an ice box right where your heart used to be?
Probably.
Mhm.
This nigga crazy.
I've gotten this far.
Okay, Mario. Moving on.
No. I
You
just
want me to
pictured
do
a
my
Mario
1-2 step?
dancing.
I mean, you got the Timbs.
Right, that's it.
All we need is some rain.
In the rain. About to
All
do
we
it-
need is some rain.
To do it for Lucine. What was in the last one? The law of patience and reward. Nothing of value is created without a patient mindset.
I'm
See,
really
I'm not
patient.
always patient. Vixon has amazing patience.
Amazing.
Because he deals with
Mm.
me. Child.
Hackable.
I have patience, but I don't have patience at the same time.
Yeah.
You don't have patience with people.
Steve doesn't
I
have
don't have
patience
to-
with anything that doesn't make sense to him in his head.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's a read.
It's accurate.
Well,
But I
It's
still have
accurate,
patience. I have patience for people that I care about.
Sure.
Because Nieema fucking stresses me out all the time. too.
Well,
But
I get threatened to
Wow.
be blocked every day. Like, I'm going to block you. I be like, alright. Leave you alone.
you know what?
Leave you alone for
This
2
is
hours.
You taking advantage of this?
this is the third block this week.
You know what? No, I never do. Because it's like there's no
No,
reason.
I mean-
She just be... Nieema is the fucking spokesperson of the girl that sends you all the stupid shit that's not really funny. I really be looking at my phone like, fam, that shit is not funny at
And that
all.
really be crazy.
That's what pisses me off, cause I know she's having a fucking blast,
Oh my god.
and I'm
she
like,
be-
yo, this shit is so
and a lot of times
dumb.
I know when I send it, he about to get annoyed, so it makes it even funnier.
I'd be annoyed. Like the last shit you sent, I was heated.
He was
I'm
like,
upset.
go back to bed. Matter of fact, go to work.
This shit was dumb.
Skip sleep and just go straight to work.
This
It's 2 in the
shit
morning.
was so dumb. It was not funny at all. Like, you know, there's stuff that's not like funny, but it can make you chuckle.
Right.
It wasn't even like chuckle worthy. I'm looking at
Oh,
this
like
shit.
that
It's
dude
like,
in the
man.
interview.
Like, yo, fam,
Yo.
that was so stupid.
Steven be so irk. That should be dumb funny though.
Yeah, but one of these days I'm really gonna block her. For real, for real.
I'm gonna be tight.
Just for real.
Leave
Just
on
so
her
she
red.
could know. Just so she could learn.
Teach me a lesson. My karma.
Oh,
Yeah.
karma.
Yep. That's what that is.
Yeah, you're taking advantage. So now I gotta fucking teach your ass a lesson. Go bother somebody else with your shenanigans.
Nope. I'll just wait a couple of hours. Well, that's me. I'm really ever focused. So there's that.
Yeah.
You focus right now?
Nah.
No.
Well, there you go.
Nah. Steven
Never.
know I'm not
Case in point.
focused.
How you not focusing? You reading the stuff?
That's why I'm skimming through it.
She always does that. This time I give her a pass because when I upload, I didn't realize it uploaded wrong.
Yeah. So I was like,
But
I'm just gonna skim through
There's
it.
been episodes in the past when we had a list of shit, and I, even though I don't like reading it, I will read it anyway because I know she's just gonna go randomly with it, and then I get lost. I'm like, wait,
That wasn't next.
that wasn't next.
I mean, look, people can Google it if they don't know. We give you the abridged version.
Yeah, the Spark Note version. That was it. I only had left out number 7.
What was
Good
number
job.
7? Just probably the most
Focus.
important one.
About being focused, one cannot direct attention beyond a single task. Relating to our spiritual growth, we cannot have negative thoughts or actions and expect to grow spiritually. We must direct full attention to achieve any desired task.
That makes sense.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, if you want, like, you're focused on something, you're not gonna let doubt creep in, because then
Right.
doubt is gonna throw you off your journey.
And then you're just gonna give up.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's all we got.
I'm focused, man.
That's all I got.
That's all we got.
That's all
That's
we
what we
got.
got for this show, guys.
All right.
So,
You guys
anything-
expecting some good karma from y'all these days? Or not?
Well, the holidays is coming up, so
Life has been good. The
y'all
last
could cash at me some
2
good karma.
months.
Cash out some karma.
Word, and then we're gonna take our 5% because
Yeah.
squad things.
Squad fees.
I like that.
Squad fees. So yeah, we're gonna take our cut. Yeah, I mean, I'm just literally I'm at peace and I'm just living. Like I don't even like I was telling somebody the other day. Like, it was like, how are you not thinking about like what's next for you? I'm like,
I want to
been
enjoy
dealing-
this.
yeah,
now.
like I've been dealing with so much nonsense for so long.
Gucci, bro.
Like I'm just enjoying the moment.
Whoa.
Like I'm not even
Oh, wow.
trying to.
Do you feel that, Nieema?
The good energy.
It's the energy.
Yeah.
Oh shit. You feel that? It's the
It's
energy.
It's radiating.
That's crazy.
I got that glow.
Yo, turn that shit down, B.
So relax.
That shit is sparking everywhere.
But yeah, I'm just enjoying right now. Like I'm just enjoying this moment, taking it all in, and then I guess maybe down the line, probably top of the year, I'm like, all right.
All right, bad karma.
Yeah. Not
you
even
got?
that. It's
Alright,
like, all
fuck shit,
right,
let's do
nah,
this.
let's
Figure
challenge
something else out.
myself.
Word. Yeah, that's what's up. I'm glad we're all in a good space.
Yeah.
Because it can always be worse.
This is true.
Ooh.
This is very true.
I'm very
Dum, dum,
nervous about
dum.
when I graduate. I don't know what the fuck. I'm excited.
What are you nervous about?
That's a whole new different
Like, what's
Um,
next
yeah.
after graduation?
career change.
Because
So it's like I
You're
feel like I'm
done.
gonna be starting over in a sense.
that's good.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You have the space to do whatever it is that you feel you could accomplish with the new skills that you got for school.
Should be fun. I'm excited about it.
You should be.
Have a lot of stuff I want to do, so I'm just trying to like take it easy.
Take
And
it
breathe.
easy.
Ease yourself.
Relax,
Focus.
Focus.
Oh, you see?
Uh-huh.
You see how it come
Uh-huh.
full circle?
And once you focus, you're not breaking a lot of karma.
So annoying.
Look at you.
Growing up
doing
and
it.
shit. Growing up and shit.
Nice.
Shut up. Don't start with me. Okay,
You be having your hiccups.
let's wrap up.
Shout outs. Shout out Bianca, as always.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Gang.
B.
Gang, gang.
Gang, whole lot of gang shit over here. Shout out obviously to our listeners. We appreciate y'all for tuning in
Yes, yes.
every fucking week.
Yes,
Shout out to y'all listening and sharing and commenting
Yeah.
and sliding in our DMs, our collective DMs, because the show's DMs, not mine.
No, yeah, not Vixens.
Don't slide in
Yeah,
mine.
I'm like, where are we going with this?
Not
Because you
Vixen.
slide right back out. Don't do that. Nope.
Slide to the left.
And keep
Slide.
sliding to the left. Don't stop.
B
Don't
gonna
stop
slide
until
up
you
in
hit
that
the wall.
shit too.
Like,
B gonna
I
find
don't
us
need
slide
that
up in
group
that
chat.
DM.
I don't need that group chat.
Mhm.
That is not one I want to be a part of.
Yes.
But sliding Nieema's
Yes.
She has availabilities open. She has slots open.
I do.
But no, for real, like talk to us. Yo, and also Slack channel. Hello. I mean, I feel like I'm the only person talking in there. Not talking to y'all, but like listeners.
Yeah.
It's mad. Yo, y'all got 90 apps on your phone. You can download one more.
That's a fact.
Download the app.
So you listen to the show, you might as well actually talk to us.
Yes, like
stop being scared.
Because this is just like the scripted shit.
Word.
Y'all don't see the wild shit we say off air.
Catch me on a Tuesday. Oh, I got the energy on a Tuesday. Nah, but for real, download Slack. Join it. It's mad easy. I'll be posting on the IG story about how to join. And yeah, like come talk some shit. Like, at least drop some tea.
Yeah,
please.
Be a part of it.
Be a part of the conversation.
And shout out to everybody who do slide in my DMs, and we have like some good conversations.
Good conversation.
I do appreciate y'all for that.
Hashtag no dick pics 2018.
No, I never get sent dick pics in my DMs.
Good. I'm actually glad that's
positive. Good job.
That may mean I'm uglier.
No.
What?
No.
Y'all know I don't believe that shit.
That is not, okay.
Scratch his eyebrows. Time to go, guys.
Shout out to the other podcasters that fuck with us, because, I be trying to shit on y'all, but I still fuck with y'all.
Word.
Yeah.
Because
that's Steven.
We have an open door policy as long as Dubway is open.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. That too. Like, we're open to guests.
Yeah,
I think we've had a solid amount of being back, so.
Yeah, we like people.
Yeah, y'all could come in and see how we do it. That we just fucking freestyle it. I don't think anybody believes us.
Nah. Like, we have notes. But
that's
like Steven said, if I'm reading it, we're definitely not going in order.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just like last week.
Like, whatever my eyes hit. Oh, yeah. I was like, this is not the episode, but okay.
Yeah. Just gonna rock with it. That shit was hilarious, though.
Yeah, that was... I didn't know what was happening. After a while, I just gave up.
Steven, like, where?
Yeah, after a while, I gave up.
What's the topic again? No, that's funny.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
Are we gonna do that topic over since we never did it?
We could.
Bruh.
Just in case.
I don't even know what time. Did you delete it?
No, I kept it just in case.
It's still there.
You said just in case.
It's still there. Perfect
we
mid
really
condition.
Gotta do it over.
In mid condition since it was never touched.
Right, bad habits. The fuck.
Irony. No, that's not right.
What else? Yeah, just email us, DM us.
Word. If you have questions, if you have comments.
Yeah, show ideas.
It would definitely be nice if y'all have questions for us. Like,
or this is completely off topic.
If
you guys know any good plastic surgeons in New York,
random,
or Atlanta, or Miami, let me know.
Are we going on a group plastic surgery run?
We could do that. That'd be so cool.
Then all of our bodies are getting done. Fuck what you talking about. There's no shame in my game.
I'm walking out here like fucking.
If I'm walking out here,
like Daniel.
Yeah.
I love Daniel. So
I know.
Cute.
That's what I'm saying. I'm walking out like somebody knew. Not me.
Word, and we got a photographer, so I'm getting all my angles.
I'm about to pull out the phone and show the doctor. This person, make me him.
I'm about to get all my angles ready. But yeah, I think that's it. That's all.
We gotta go.
We out, and
see you next weekend.
Check y'all
later.
Talk
to you next weekend.
Well, talk to
see, talk, whatever.
All right.
We'll be back.
Yeah.
All right. Later,
y'all be here.
All right, bye.
We are out here. Fuck y'all talking about? Sophisticated ignorance. Are y'all fucking crazy?
That's a fact. Talk
Are y'all
that shit.
Yo, y'all getting me tight. Like, I be out here trying to be humble. Let's not get fucking crazy. Sophisticated ignorance. All right?